All right, so Mike's going to go to the bathroom. I'm not going to go as far as to punch Kevin, but I'll try to do my best. So we're about to tee off here. Grover and Kins. What's up, buddy? You tell Mike to kick you off, you can, but it's going to kick you off in like 10 seconds. We're about to tee off here. Grover and Kins. Losers get third place. Winner's going to go on to fifth. Mark Stenmark going to have to beat him twice in the finals. You out, Painter? Yep. All right, Painter's leaving. Nice job, buddy. All right. All right. We got this new guy on the...
How's that sound?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, sounds good.
You better sit in a stream here until Mike comes back in 40 seconds to kick you off.
Ryan Bennett.
Yeah.
The albino rhino.
He's from out east, but he likes to hang in the west now.
No, I'm in the Midwest.
Yep.
It's permanent now.
He's from the same New York, Rhode Island area that we liked Bacon is from. This is interesting. Not too often your kid comes up to you during the middle of a match for $5,000. That was the best, kids. So, anyway. So, nice to see you, man.
Yeah,
what you been doing today?
Shot pretty decent in the purple bracket.
Yeah?
I went out 9-12.
9-12.
Got a hole in one, so I got in that side pot.
How many people made that thing?
Last I checked was 4 from the purple.
Gotcha. So. I bet you there's guys in the main that haven't even reported their holdings. They're too distracted by playing. But so these guys are all unbelievable. We're just talking about this final 3, final 4, final 5, 6, whatever was amazing. But Clint Grover's make his first top 3 here. So he's been in 4th place, I believe, 3 times. I believe this is his first top 3. So he kind of got over a little hump for him.
Yeah, he's been making some really good shots.
Yeah, that whole on 17.
It was dirty.
Just dirty. We were just talking about throwing out the green and how to make the putt, and just keeping the pressure on Paul, and he just nails it. So, look at this guy's easier to kick off than Kevin. So yeah, it's awesome. What do you got to say? You better say it before Mike kicks you off. He's hardcore in this.
Purple bracket is playing finals right now. Game 1 of finals.
All right, so tell us a little more about the purple bracket. You know who's left, right? You want me to look it up, or is the finals going on in the purple?
Yeah. Game 1, 2.
Okay.
Mitch is the king of the hill.
1 of 2, maybe. Yeah. Right. Mitch is the king of the hill playing. You don't know? Good Lord, we got to figure this out. We got our purple bracket representative Ryan in here, so.
There we go. I already got it.
He's got it. We're going to check this out.
Corey Edwards.
Corey Edwards. Oh, Indiana, right? Yeah. So Corey is a good player.
All right, so Corey Edwards has to win twice against Mitch in the purple finals down there.
Right.
They're in the finals right now.
Corey Edwards has got to beat Mitch twice in the finals here. Corey's actually played pretty well this weekend. I qualified next to him. He had a little bit of a rough go. He probably didn't want to be in the purple, I don't think, but nothing wrong with that. There's some good money in the purple again. So.
Yeah, I think that's kind of how both of them feel.
Yeah.
And talk Mitch a little bit too.
Okay.
He's like, I really... when he finished qualifying, he said he was in like 22nd.
Yeah.
So he was like, oh, awesome,
Can I hang on?
Made the gold. Can I hang on? And a couple of the other guys showed up later and dropped him down.
Yep.
But he's pretty happy with the run he's already had so far.
It's hard to go through it. What's up, King?
Corey was Luna's doubles partner.
Yeah, Corey was Luna's
Corey putted
doubles partner.
Back and forth.
Yeah. Corey's a good player. I played with him a little bit this weekend and won.
Down there.
Right.
They're in the finals right now.
Corey Edwards has got to beat Mitch twice in the finals here. Corey's actually played pretty well this weekend. I qualified next to him. He had a little bit of a rough go. He probably didn't want to be in the purple, I don't think, but nothing wrong with that. There's some good money in the purple again. So.
Yeah, I think that's kind of how both of them feel.
Yeah.
And talk Mitch a little bit too.
Okay.
He's like, I really... when he finished qualifying, he said he was in like 22nd.
Yeah.
So he was like, oh, awesome,
Can I hang on?
Made the gold. Can I hang on? And a couple of the other guys showed up later and dropped him down.
Yep.
But he's pretty happy with the run he's already had so far.
And it's hard to go through it. What's up, King? Yeah, Corey was Luna's doubles partner.
Back and forth.
Yeah. Corey's a good player. I played with him a little bit this weekend in one money game. I mean, he's a good player. Good guy. So good for him. Good for Mitch, too, to get there. Both big payout for both those guys. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Wow. So good for them guys. And one of them is taking home 23, I think.
Yeah. The other one, 1,400, I believe.
So it's a difference. That's a big game down there. They're on the recorded stream, so King can probably get that purple final up at some point this week, and you guys will be able to check that out. So both really good dudes. You guys, they're going to play some good Golden Tee down there. Yeah, we might get it on a stream if it gets down to a winner take all situation here. So anyway, back to our main second match here. We kind of been slouching on it, but I'm sure you guys are enjoying it.
So we're on 5 here.
Oh.
Kin's making it hurt. It was a
dropping the bomb there.
A really good look for it too.
Yeah, it was. Clint had a good shot, and Kin's just pounded it in. So
at that point, it was attack the hole, but if it's somewhere close and you have a putt, that's perfectly fine till you wind up down one stroke.
Right. I tell you, we're not going to count Clint out, and the guys darts all night. Yeah. I'm going to go take a small break, go to the bathroom. Give the mic back to Mr. Cannon here. I don't want to be gone too long and miss my buddy Clint, but I'm going to go watch him for a little bit. So, all right, have some fun. I got to pee.
So we're getting joined again on the broadcast by Michael Kent, the best hair in Golden Tee.
Oh, what a great hole in one. Oh, my God.
Yeah. And then just follows it up with that short little chip.
He wasn't happy with his tee shot, but he just kind of shakes it off, and he says, okay, I'm just going to punch this in real quick. And by the way, a couple of games down from here is the Purple Bracket Championship going on. And Corey Edwards from Indiana has got a 2-stroke lead, but he's got to win by he's got to beat
Mitch.
Yeah, you got to beat Mitch twice. Mitch also from Indiana. The Battle of the Hoosier State. Wow.
So this is getting back to the main rough, but in this case it's called desert grass, and it plays exactly like fairway.
Absolutely.
So, without kind of going over there and checking it out or, getting to a tournament like this and seeing some of the better players hit those spots, it's something you really kind of have to experiment with.
Remember the desert? The first cut infield in Mayfield?
Yeah.
The baseball diamond?
Mm-hmm. It was the same thing. It played just like fairway.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes.
And it's very, very similar on Agave. There's a few spots where that desert grass just plays exactly like the fairway.
Absolutely. And by the way, I hope everybody saw how these guys cut their shots back to the right. They didn't just tee it up and let it fly on a straight shot. They actually cut it back towards the hole to get closer, so they had a shorter shot. The shorter clubs are more accurate, especially with these guys at this level. So they just had about 6 and 7 putts. Wow.
That was a really good run there.
That's just... I won't say don't try this at home, but actually, I mean, when these guys have this much money on the line and they're playing against this caliber of opponent, the nerves are at the highest level. So come out and try this stuff.
Yeah.
And then to execute a shot like these guys just did, now that's good stuff.
That's what it was mentioned earlier. Even if Clint happens to lose this match, this is still going to be his highest placing at the TOC.
Yeah.
The highest he's ever had in previous years was a 4th place finish.
Yes.
So no matter what, even just taking that stride over and saying, hey, I can get that one step further. I can get up and play the king of the hill for our second match.
Clint's quantity of tournaments is so much smaller than a lot of these guys. Basically, everybody left in the field because Clint doesn't get into as many tournaments. Clint caliber of game, bar none, right up there with all these guys.
And hands down, another one of those guys in the Golden Tee community is just super humble. And, if standing there not playing a game, we must have had 3 or 4, 15-minute conversations about the game and guy play about the way he plays.
Yes.
And he's like, hey, when a machine opens up, let's spin one.
Clint is basically the typical Golden Tee pro. This you'll find it across the entire game. You go into your local bar, and if you happen to be lucky enough to play where one of these great players, that's their home bar, go up to them, say, hey, this is a really fun game. How do you play this? They will sit there and tell you what they do. They will coach you. It's amazing how far out of their way all these pros go to help the game.
This is a tucked up pin on this upper tier on the left side. And it's got a pretty nasty right on it. It looks like both of them hit hybrids in, so those kind of cut the wind some.
And that's a smart play.
Yeah.
That's the wrong wind to try and bring that in close to the hole. So you go for the middle of the green.
And you just make sure you're on
top
the upper
left.
tier.
Yes.
Somewhere from the middle to the left side of it. And
that's all where you're not going to make your game.
it's the one that I actually got my hole in on the bracket match I had earlier. Completely different setup, but
so
we're getting into the big boys now.
Yeah, I know Chad Doherty in the purple bracket. He took third place. There's a first and second match going on down, but Chad got third place. That was for $1,000. I'm looking at this big check.
Yeah, big Club Lucky group.
I mean,
check.
this check is really difficult to hold up right now.
I'd say I've seen some of the lower quality Golden Tee machines with a TV smaller than that on it.
Yes. I mean, this is bigger than some of those 42 inchers tucked into a corner somewhere in your little home bar. And by the way, all year long, come out and play on your Club Lucky machines, and you'll qualify for the Tournament of Champions.
ClubLuckyGroup.com. You can find out if there's machines in your area. And as well, if there's not machines in your area, you can go to GoldenTeeTV and find all the upcoming events on the calendar there. There's a bunch of smaller tournaments. There's, the Power Events Tour. There's this Club Lucky Tour, and then they also help with the World Championships coverage with IT. So definitely tons of opportunity there if you check out GoldenTeeTV as well for the events. If you don't have a Club Lucky machine available to play on to get your chance to come here to TOC.
And I believe that the winner of this game has the first entry into the World Championships next year out in Las Vegas, if I'm not mistaken. By the way, Corey Edwards is up with two to play. He's got to beat Mitch twice, and he's sitting in the right spot to take him to like a winner-take-all match.
And I believe we were talking if it does go to that last match, we might try and get it on the stream.
I think that's what they're talking about doing. Yeah,
and
they really should.
Kins match finishes, and then they also help with the World Championships coverage with IT. So definitely tons of opportunity there if you check out GoldenTeeTV as well for the events. If you don't have a Club Lucky machine available to play on to get your chance to come here to TOC.
And I believe that the winner of this game has the first entry into the World Championships next year out in Las Vegas, if I'm not mistaken. By the way, Corey Edwards is up with two to play. He's got to beat Mitch twice, and he's sitting in the right spot to take him to like a winner-take-all match.
And I believe we were talking if it does go to that last match, we might try and get it on the stream.
I think that's what they're talking about doing. Yeah,
after
and
the
they really should.
Kins match finishes. Only a couple holes left here.
Yep.
This looks like a pretty cake setup.
This is not bad.
Yeah. This was similar to the one that Evan played earlier on the stream. He was able to tuck a ball right down there against the pin. Well, that'll do just fine.
Well, you know Evan is current world champion, right?
Yes.
Okay. And he's in the game. Like, he wears a gold suit and stuff.
He has the gold suit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he is a golden tee god.
Ooh.
And that's just what Clint does. Yeah.
And you're talking about if that ball drops there, that makes 18 a lot more interesting.
Yes, it does.
Depending on the setup on it.
Yeah. All right. So,
and the only thing really here is that pin's more on the upper side of the green.
Yep.
With a big tailwind.
Right now, it's more about Graig just kind of plays. He sets himself up for a good defensive shot on the second, and Clint's got to be aggressive on the second.
Yeah. So my guess would be Clint will probably go to the right side of this fairway.
There you go. He sets himself up for the aggressive.
As to where Kin's laid up at there. Not even that it's really a layup, but because it's a par 5.
Right.
But the choice that he made there, I believe, is more kind of the ball some so that he can kill some of that distance with the wind.
So if he just puts it in the middle of the green, it's kind of there you go.
Almost a dead straight up putt.
Yep.
Slight break to the side.
And that's a game.
There you go.
Yep. That's a game.
So that's 28-29.
What an amazing run Clint put on.
Yes. So Clint's going to be the third place finisher here in the gold bracket for TOC.
Yep.
And Kinzler will be going back to visit Mark Stenmark